Top 10 Most Weird and Rare Helicopters in the World. Number 10. Hiller XH44 Helicopter. The Hiller XH44, also known as the Helicopter, was an experimental helicopter developed in the 1940s. It was one of the earliest examples of a coaxial rotor system, featuring two counter-rotating rotors mounted one above the other on a single mast. This design allowed for improved stability and control. The XH44 was relatively compact and lightweight, making it suitable for reconnaissance and observation missions. Although it never entered mass production, the innovative coaxial rotor concept influenced later helicopter designs and contributed to advancements in vertical flight technology. Number 9. MiL V12. The MiL V12, also known as the Mi-12, was a massive Soviet transport helicopter developed in the 1960s. It held the title of the largest helicopter ever built. The V-12 had a unique tandem rotor design with two large sets of counter-rotating rotors. It was intended for heavy lift and transport missions, capable of carrying enormous payloads, including tanks and artillery. However, due to technical challenges, it had a short operational life and only two prototypes were built. The MiL V-12 remains a remarkable engineering feat and a testament to Soviet innovation in the realm of heavy lift helicopters. Number 8. Cartercopter. The Cartercopter is an experimental compound autogyro developed by Carter Aviation Technologies. It combines the features of a fixed-wing aircraft and a rotary-wing aircraft, featuring a main rotor for vertical lift and a pusher propeller for forward thrust. This design aims to achieve the efficiency of fixed-wing flight and the vertical takeoff and landing capabilities of a helicopter. The Cartercopter was developed with the goal of achieving high-speed, long-range flight at an economical fuel consumption rate. It has undergone various testing and research efforts to explore the potential benefits of this hybrid design for future aviation. Number 7. Sudwest Gen. The Sudwest Gen was a unique French experimental helicopter designed in the 1950s. It featured an unconventional tipped jet propulsion system, where the rotor tips were equipped with small jet engines instead of a traditional engine in the body of the helicopter. This design eliminated the need for a tail rotor and provided improved maneuverability. The Gen was primarily intended for military reconnaissance and observation missions, and it had a distinct tandem cockpit configuration. Although it never entered mass production, the Gen contributed to the development of tipped jet technology and influenced later helicopter designs with innovative propulsion systems. Number 6. Comet H43 Husky. The Comet H43 Husky was a unique and specialized helicopter developed for combat search and rescue missions during the 1950s and 1960s. It featured a distinctive intermeshing rotor system, where two large rotors counter-rotated and overlapped, providing exceptional lifting power in a compact design. The HH-43 was equipped with a firefighting kit, allowing it to assist in extinguishing fires, making it particularly useful in rescuing downed airmen in hostile environments. It earned the nickname Pedro for its life-saving missions during the Vietnam War. The Husky was retired from military service but left a significant legacy in the field of search and rescue operations. Number 5. Verto VZ6. The Verto VZ6 was an experimental tilt-wing aircraft developed in the 1950s. It featured a unique design with a large duct fan mounted at the tip of each wing, which could be rotated to transition from vertical to horizontal flight. This tilt-wing concept aimed to combine the vertical takeoff and landing capabilities of a helicopter with the efficiency of fixed-wing flight. The VZ6 was intended for military transport and reconnaissance roles, but its design posed numerous engineering challenges. Only a few prototypes were built, and it ultimately did not enter production. Nevertheless, the VZ6 contributed to the development of vertical short takeoff and landing technology. Number 4. Peki H21. The Peki H21, also known as the Flying Banana, was a tandem rotor helicopter developed in the 1950s primarily for military use. It had a unique, oblong-shaped fuselage resembling a banana, which provided ample cargo and troop-carrying capacity. The H-21 was used for troop transport, medical evacuation, and cargo lifting in various military operations. Its tandem rotor design provided stability and lifting capability, even in challenging conditions. The H-21 played a significant role in the early years of the U.S. Army's helicopter operations and contributed to the development of modern military helicopters. Number 3. Peki X49. The Peki X49 is an experimental compound helicopter developed by Peki Aircraft. It is a modified Sikorsky SH-60 FC Hawk, featuring a set of wings with a pusher propeller at the rear, adding horizontal thrust to the vertical lift generated by the main rotor. This design allows for improved speed and efficiency compared to traditional helicopters. The X49 was developed to explore the potential benefits of compound helicopter technology for military and civilian applications. It has been used in research and development to investigate the advantages of enhanced speed, range, and fuel efficiency in rotorcraft. Number 2. Peki Hawk Sakori C54 Tarhe. The Sikorsky Ch-54 Tarhe is a heavy-lift cargo helicopter designed for the U.S. Army in the 1960s. It is renowned for its extraordinary lifting capacity, capable of transporting massive payloads, including tanks and artillery pieces. The Ch-54 features a twin-engine design and a tandem rotor configuration, providing exceptional stability and lifting power. It was used for a wide range of military transport missions and played a vital role in the Vietnam War. The Ch-54 Tarhe's ability to carry oversized and heavy loads made it a crucial asset for military logistics and rescue operations. And number 1. Peki VZ6 Air Jeep. The Peki VZ6 Air Jeep was an experimental vertical takeoff and landing aircraft developed in the 1950s. It had a unique and compact design with a central cockpit and 4 duct fans mounted on outriggers. These fans provided lift and thrust, allowing the Air Jeep to hover and fly horizontally. The aircraft was developed for military reconnaissance and observation purposes and was intended to operate in confined spaces. However, it faced challenges with control and stability, and only a few prototypes were built. The Peki VZ6 Air Jeep remains an interesting example of early VTOL aircraft experimentation. If you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe.